All right, folks. Good afternoon. It's Friday. I've kind of missed recording it daily. I kind of feels weird if I don't do anything, to be honest. But yeah, it's been really, really busy so far this morning, so I've not had a chance. And I've got a couple of colleagues that I sort of went on leave midday and stuff like that. So that's fun, isn't it? When they have work to do and it just comes to you. So that's brilliant. But bar that, actually, other than that, things are going well. I'm just kind of getting things ticked off the list. So there's still a fair amount to do, but hopefully that should get done and dusted by the end of the day. It's only about 3-ish right now, so it's not too bad. But yeah, ultimately I'm pretty happy. Things are relatively going well, and it's the weekend tomorrow, so hopefully it's a nice and relaxing one. We'll probably think about going to this place that does like pasta in like pizza bowls and stuff like that, so like a pizza as a bowl and stuff like that. So that'd be quite cool. So if I do go there, I'll definitely film that. But generally, you can see I'm smiling and stuff like that. I'm trying to push myself to have those difficult conversations that kind of need to happen. You got to put yourself first, ultimately, in all cases, in every sort of. I don't know what words to use, to be honest with you, like in every kind of situation, let's say. So that's one of those. I'm just looking onto the balcony, and I think we need like a table chair and stuff like that. So probably look at that this weekend as well, which will be nice. But yeah, all good, all good. Yesterday I was in the office, so you'll probably seen that video by now, hopefully. By the time this is released, you'll definitely would have seen it. And hopefully we'll continue maybe doing one or so challenge on leetcode, or maybe some learning as part of these videos as well. As I educate myself, I'll educate other people and do a little bit of teaching as well. I'm not the best teacher, but at least as I learn, and if someone else is learning along, then why not? The more the merrier. That's what I think. But yeah, all good. I got my full TikTok order. I got the nice little stand. I'm not using it right now because it's in the other room, so I can be bothered to bring it out. But yeah, hopefully to a good weekend. It's nice and relaxing, and hopefully a little bit more peaceful week next week. But yeah, we'll catch up in a bit, maybe towards the end of the day. All right, folks. Hopefully you can see my screen and I'm recording now. Yeah, I am recording, so that's a little bit embarrassing. But let's go back here. All right, let's start again. Hello, everyone. Hopefully you can see me. So today I am going through another leetcode tutorial, looking at palindrome number. So let's just first go through and just understand what the ask is, and then we'll look at the solution that I've implemented as well, all right? So if we just scroll down, you will see that the first example, it says here, given an integer x that we'll take in as part of the function, we're going to return true if x is a palindrome and false otherwise. So let's just look at the examples to see what they're expecting, right? So if they pass us 121, we're going to return true because 121 can be read as 121 from left to right or from right to left. So that's where we would return true. Of course, if it was minus 121, then we wouldn't, because it does not read the same from like that. And likewise for 10 as an example, if we were to flip it, it would read 0, 1, and it's not the same left to right and right to left. So of course we'd return false. So now let's have a look at the solution. So let me just expand this a little bit. So here, obviously, we've got a function is palindrome. So we take in x, which is going to be of type integer. And what will happen here is I've defined a variable called new x. And what we're doing with this new x here is on a string, we're joining and then using the reverse function. And here, if you notice, we are converting x, which is coming in as an integer. If we just scroll up, they're passing us x here. Which is an integer. We're just converting that to a string, and then we're reversing it. Okay, so firstly, just to understand that if we have an integer, we will not be able to reverse that using the reverse function. But in fact, if we append that, if you will, onto this string, empty string here, then we can then reverse that essentially. So if it's 121, then if you reverse it and see what it is. And what we're doing here now is I've initialized another variable called stripped x, and here I'm just using regex to get only numbers, because here they've given an example of a minus. Now a minus isn't technically like well, I mean it's accepted inside of a string, but because it's not a number, I don't want to check for minuses. I just want to get rid of everything that's not a number and only keep the number and just see whether it's a palindrome or not effectively. So here we are setting the new stripped x using this new x that we've got, which is now our brand new string where we've taken an x. And here we just check if x is equal to integer, converting stripped x to an integer. And if it is, then return true, else return false. So to understand that, I'll just run these test cases and we'll just have a look and understand. It'll make a lot more sense to what we're doing, because it's the first case is 121, right? So if 121 is equal to here reversed 121, which is obviously 121, we return true, and it was correct. So let's look at case C, minus 121. The output was false, and they were expecting false, right? Because 121, yeah, with the minus 121 is not the same, and so that way we have it's not a palindrome, so of course we're going to return false. If we look at the third one, we've got 10, and of course 0, 1 is not equal to 1, 0, so of course again we've returned false. So hopefully that makes sense to you all, and let me know if it does not, and we can probably do like another explanation. I've probably not done the best of explanations, to be fair, but hopefully that helps, and we'll do another one tomorrow.